Welcome to another Friday night. This is On Fire Family. We've poured ourselves a couple of old fashions and we're ready for happy hour. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Hoist the mainsail, here I come. Ain't no room on board for the insincy. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny.
Well, the last time we talked, we were in Clayton, New York, which we absolutely loved. We spent quite a while there because I had to take a flight for a friend's funeral, which was sad. And then we moved the boat. First, we toured Singer Castle, which was a delightful stop. So we went out into the Thousand Islands, anchored nearby, went over to the Singer Castle, which was a really, really cool tour. The actual caretaker there took us through, really on a private tour. We're the only boat tied up at the dock at the time, and he walked us all through for an hour Singer Castle, which was really cool.
He's lived there for 20 years, and so he's been there for all of the recent maintenance and upkeep, and he gave us a little bit of extra background since it was just the four of us. So, important tip, don't go at 11 a.m. or 3 p.m. That's when the big tour boats come, and you'll have 50 other people on your tour, and I have the hiccups, so awesome.
So from there, we went to Wellesley Island. We stayed at the Thousand Islands Club, which is one of the oldest yacht clubs in America. It was founded right there in the Thousand Islands. Delightful place. Kids swam in the pool. We had a lovely meal at the yacht club there. Ended the day around the fire pit. And
They have tennis courts and pickleball courts, and then they have a weightlifting room that has air hockey and ping pong and fancy billiards and foosball. Just a good time.
so one of the awesome parts of the loop is running into other loopers that you've seen along the way. We first met Simplify in Chicago. We followed them through the Chicago River right downtown Chicago. And here we are in the Thousand Islands on Wellesley Island here, Thousand Islands Club, and pulled in right next to us here in the marina. So they're heading for the Rideau. We're heading for the Trent Severn today. And so we'll say goodbye for now and hope to see you further on down. Although as our trip gets closer and closer to its end, we're starting to say some of those goodbyes. So goodbye, Simplify. It was fun cruising with you, and hopefully run into you again. Cheers. And then I had a second flight for my friend's celebration of life. And meanwhile, the family left the boat and went to visit friends in the Finger Lakes. So we're in the Finger Lakes, within driving distance of the Finger Lakes. And so they took a little bit of a break too. And so we got reunited back on the boat and underway again. Today brought us into Canada. So we are just near Kingston, Ontario tonight. We did our customs and immigration stuff in Kingston, and then we had a delightful afternoon, evening in Kingston. Well, we have arrived in Canada. We are in Kingston, Ontario. We just pulled witness up here and had a treat. We had viewers that are staying in the hotel right over here watch us come into the marina here and come over and say hello. So thank you very much for stopping by. Awesome to get a warm welcome before we even got through customs, could even set foot on land. We got welcomed by viewers, so thanks for stopping by. We then called customs and got approved to be in Canada, and so now we're gonna walk and go hit a brewery for dinner. Cheers.
Cheers. Kingston Brewery
We went to Kingston Brewing Company. We did some shopping
on
and
Princess Street.
walked around. A cool little.
It's not little. I think this will be our biggest town in Canada on the loop. Yeah, 200-ish thousand people.
We just had a wonderful welcome to Canada. So we're right off of Lake Ontario tonight. So that out there is Lake Ontario. And tomorrow we will head to Trenton, which is somewhat protected waterway, somewhat on Lake Ontario. We're expecting a storm and some winds tonight. And so we're hoping for a calmish day, at least for the open water parts of tomorrow.
Especially because it's 9 hours tomorrow.
Which will get us to Trenton and then into
Trent Severn Waterway.
Trent Severn, and we are excited for that. Another 40, 44 locks to get us into Georgian Bay. And we are excited. So about 6 weeks left in our loop, which is bittersweet for sure. More bitter than sweet, I think. We're really looking forward to this portion of the loop, but we do see that the loop is coming. The end of our loop is coming, our wake crossing. So that's what we have for an update for you tonight. We're having a great time out here. We're really looking forward to this next season. It's been good that we've had some extended stays and downtime here in the Thousand Islands and Clayton, New York area, but we're ready to kind of get underway and get moving again and enjoy the last few weeks of our loop. Cheers.
Cheers.